Hey folks, Wargle here. Welcome to the channel, or welcome back to the channel, whichever it may be. And we're back with Car Mechanic Simulator 2018. And Santa was nice and got us the Dodge and Tuning DLC. So we're going to be checking that out today. Now, if you remember last time, we had got our, I guess, poor man's Charger here, the Magnum. And a little Christmas update here. So we're going to go to a... Well, when in doubt, the good old junkyard. A lot of stuff here looks rough. What is this thing even called? A Bolt Hellcat. Now this... That's the Bolt Cape. The El Camino. Bolt Atlanta F-Mill. I'm not really sure what all engine packages the El Camino came with. I mean, this could also be our Ranchero. It's interesting taking a look at the cars they have here. Now, it looks like one we had. This one's got junk in it. Sure, supercharger. Well, not what we were really looking for. But if you've ever been to a junkyard, take a look in some cars, and you'll be surprised what you'll find. A few of them, the employees will more or less hide stuff in. Like, I was looking for a spare rim for a car I had one time, and I just needed like the little cheapo steely ones. Found a car that had a really nice set of rims on it, but the fourth one was missing, and I found that kind of odd. And we found it like 4 cars over. So my friend got a nice new set of rims. They like to cherry pick things like that. I would actually like to find one of these right here in real life. It puts me in mind of a vet transmission. Typhoon mirror. This is kind of neat, actually. Smells a lot better than being in an actual junkyard. Yeah, it's the Crown Vic Chevy Caprice looking car. Yeah, looks like a fastback. Salem Spectre. Yeah, this is the one that looks like the little K car all over the yard here, and I haven't really found anything remotely worth buying. I was looking for Dodges. Might have to find those in the barns. Optimus Prime. What was that say? White Freightliner. Decent amount of stuff to look at. Just at random. I'm looking for a Challenger. Ooh. There we go. There we go. We found our car. For V8 overhead valve, 6-pack. Nice. Yeah, I can see it being that much too. All right, let's take a look at that and see if we have anything else in here. I mean, I can just totally buy all the stuff with this one. That was the whole point of this account. Was to take a look at some DLC. And we will definitely check out another garage, because apparently that's where you find old Dodges. And yeah, like I said, you'll be surprised what you find in the junkyard. I was needing a set of seats for my car because, well, the Shelby's came with a very, very annoying seat that when you got in, and if you weren't paying attention, you would stab yourself kind of in a very uncomfortable spot. I ended up finding a LeBaron that had leather seats in it and buying them for my car, and they just bolted right in. Those seats also came out of a car that looked like it had no business being there. Like, the only thing I can imagine that car being there for was because it belonged to some old woman or old man who only drove the thing once in a month of blue moons, and they had passed, and one of the kids or something had got it in an estate sale or from the estate and just didn't know what to do with it. It was a shame, really. Nice old truck. Sure, we'll go ahead and buy this one. Let's put it in parking. Yes, I know this is very cheap doing this. We shall punish ourselves later. We'll punish ourselves in my summer car, and I have to punish myself here I had a solenoid go bad on a four-wheeler that I have. But hey, if a solenoid's the only thing bad after 20 years, I can live with it. Then the other mechanical malady I've got to contend with is an oil change on a tractor that is old enough that, well, technically my grandparents could have owned it. 70-year-old something tractor, runs like a top, and I just need to change the oil. Not quite the Dodge we're looking for, but we'll go ahead and buy it anyway. Now, I had saw a thing about engine swapping. Like, you go to the engine stand and build the engine, and I guess you can swap them into cars that are designed for it or have that option. So I haven't seen that. That will be something we'll have to check out. Well, this thing's interesting. It looks like I know somebody's probably going to say something in the comments about it. Maybe, I want to say a Fair Lady, or what was it, a 250Z G20. I mean, it also has that like Ferrari look to it. I think it was called a Dino. Very interesting car design. We'll end up buying all new crap for it anyway. Oh, we got us another Challenger. We're just going to buy this one and flip it. Oh, here we go. A DC Typhoon. Obviously a Shelby Cobra. Well, it looks like you can drop a supercharged engine in one of these things too. That's kind of neat. This is a Pinto or a Vega. Flamo. Yeah, this is a Pinto. The car was made out of paper, the bumper was made out of flint, and the gas tank was right under the bumper. I am tempted to get this car just because it is so bad. Nah, I'll pass on this one. The last barn, and we found it. The actual Charger car. Yeah, this is definitely the 68. And really the only way I can tell that it's a 68 is because of the taillights. The more iconic 69 taillights, nice, across the back there, is the distinguishing thing, because technically it's the same car, just different taillights. A real Dodge enthusiast will tell me otherwise. Send that one to the garage. And of course, it's got the fastback here from Bullet. Maybe that was supposed to be some sort of inside joke. Maybe if you had the Ford DLC or something, this would actually be a Mustang, and that would have been a Challenger. Or a Charger, excuse me. Yeah, let's just go ahead and get this for later. Alright, we have depleted all of our barns here. We have, however, found... Oh, it's brown. We did find 2 Challengers, though. One we will be restoring, and one we'll be restoring to sell. I guess we'll start on the one to sell. But as much as I don't want to sell this one, I'm going to sell it. Because we have an actual Charger. And since we built that, we'll just go ahead and do the Challenger. Well, looking at the two, it's kind of hard to tell here. We'll just go ahead and do this one right here as our build to keep, because we can obviously paint them. But we need to go ahead and just start stripping stuff here. So, future me, go ahead and cue up the montage, and then we'll get this thing stripped off. stripped down to its bare components. Next time around, we will be refurbishing the parts, buying new parts, and then we will assemble this thing and give it a different paint job. I mean, the brown's not too terribly bad, but definitely going to have to go basic one with this and just go black. I want to see if I can make something here. I don't think I can, but I'm going to try. And then we will definitely see about using the engine stand over here. And maybe this will let me throw in a supercharged engine. I don't know. We'll have to check it out. But I thank you for watching. Remember to like and subscribe if you like this video series and want to see more of it. I do have an Instagram and Twitter if you feel like following me on that. I also have a Patreon if you're feeling especially generous. Thank you for watching. Have a good one.